Hiya. For a video game about killing zombies, this thing's got some good music. So does The Long Dark. Like, it seems like post-apocalyptic games, movies, TV shows always have pretty good music. And I say that just as someone screams. I think today we are going to hit the warehouse. We don't really have much choice because we need... okay, I'm going to turn off my notifications. We don't really have a choice because we don't have much. This is the warehouse. There's also the storage locker here. And one of these two is a, what do you call it? An auto mechanic, and the other one is a diner. And then I forget what this one is. So I probably will use either right here or right here as a burn spot for zombies. And then all of the boxes, mostly in here, will probably yield us the most amount of shit that we need. Now, we're not going to be able to make off with all of it, so I'm probably just going to have to build piles of stuff to go through later. Clothing will also be here. Just a moment. I needed to cough my guts out. This farm here, we might be able to find some stuff, but I think that's what we're going to do. Maybe I'll look for the truck batteries over here, because I didn't really look through this place for any truck batteries. I just burned everybody alive and then looted the hardware store and then took off and forgot to look. But yeah, let's look for the truck batteries first, because I would like to switch to the truck. Where is my... Okay, there we go. I was wondering where my backpack was. Okay. Let's get down there. Oh, we also have to look through the basement. I forgot that there was a basement in there. And we'll just go this route here. I did play a little bit last night while doing other stuff. But all I really got was stones and things. I just foraged. I didn't forage it, whatever. I didn't do much. Oops. I didn't see him. Hopefully none of these zombies decide to follow me, although it seems like they are. Might have to do another burn. Okay, how is my battery? 66%, so that's good. Ah, shit, I forgot to get a weapon. What am I going to use? Fuck. I'll just use the wrench. Even though I'm running out of wind... Oh. When did I pick that up? Okay, I don't know when I picked that up, but apparently I did. It's raining, but there's no puddles on the ground, so I don't really know what that means for how wet I'll get. I did a little bit more testing on the bite bug, and it seems like you have a 100% chance of getting bit if you have a failed shove, which is ridiculous. Like, every single time I tried it, and I failed the shove, every single time I got bitten. So that's annoying. Still 0%. I think all the trucks are going to be 0%. Like, that's one of the reasons why I want to go down to the warehouse and the auto mechanics, because they will be more likely to have like a battery charger. And I think that may be the only way I'll be able to get... No. I think that'll be the only way I'll be able to get a truck working. I wonder why I think it smells bad here. There's not very many bodies. Oh, I guess there are. Do-do-do. Still 0. Do-do-do. Shit. Didn't I clear you fuckers out? Oh, come on. There we go. How tired am I? I'm pretty tired. I'm actually not that tired. I just want to look at this truck. The fact that it's in the middle of the area here, it makes me feel hopeful that there might be something. 2%, that's not enough to start the vehicle. I think you need 16% to start the vehicle. Okay. Is there any gasoline in this thing? No. I don't think 2.6% is enough to start the vehicle. No. Okay, there's another truck right there. This one's probably going to be dead, too. Earbuds. Okay, this will be the last one. Then I'm going to go to sleep. I'll go get some sleep done. And then we'll raid. Oh. Oh, God, yes. Is there any gas in this? No. Okay, let's try to uninstall this. I need a screwdriver. 7% I don't think is enough. I think it needs to be 12%. But I will grab a 7% and be hopeful. Because I would really like that that cube van. Oops. I'm not sure there's a box truck in the base game. There might be. I think I'd have to install Filibuster Rhymes to get a box truck. Or that other... There's another mod where there is... excuse me. Where there is box trucks. I think I need a new mic sock. Was it this one? It might have been this one. Let's see how good this one is. This one might be in really great condition. But I don't have the key for it, so... Yeah, it was this one. I don't have the key for it. Oh, wait a minute. I think I saw a zombie. Or heard one. Okay, let's grab a screwdriver. Where is it? I don't see it. There it is. Okay, I need to reposition the monitor. Because the way it's pointing right now, like this particular monitor isn't a great one. Because you know what you say, you know when you look at a TV. Oh, hi, Jaden. You know when you look at a TV from left to right or whatever, and you kind of get the contrast bubble? My monitor goes up and down. The contrast bubble is up and down. And I need to be quite high above the plane of my monitor to be able to see it properly. So I have to look down at it, not to have the high contrast interference pattern. It's... I didn't even see those. Okay, let's turn the lights on. I think you actually inflict less damage on your vehicle if you hit them at low speed. Today's plan is to go down to the warehouse. We're gonna hit the warehouse. We're gonna burn out the zombies, so we're gonna do the leading them into a campfire. Motherfucker. We're gonna leave them into the campfire trick, burn them, walk around in a circle. These 6 months later zombies are just shit. You can't really get clothes from them. Fresh zombies tend to have some nice clothes, but every one of these has damaged clothing. I'm also obviously going to try to get the box truck working down south over here that I have the key to. The problem is, to see the screen properly, I have to sit in such a way that, whoops, that's not 1, that's F1, that using my keyboard is difficult. My hand isn't on the thing naturally. Jaden, are you on PC? I'm too much pain to sleep. Ah, great. Well, now I can go back to being comfortable. Do you have a pop-up blocker? There is this thing going around YouTube recently where pop-up people who, not pop-up blocker, like ad blocker, experiencing too much pain. I have no pain. Oh, I do have a little pain. The people who have like ad blocker and things like that, it's not counting towards a view. And I can see like the engagement graph here. And like it is kind of wiggling in and out. And I'm wondering if that's what they were talking about, like one of the symptoms of that. Because I think the pop-up blocker is, not that I care, if not pop-up blocker, ad blocker. If you have an ad blocker, please use the ad blocker. I'm just looking at it through like a scientific lens. That if the ad blocker is blocking one of the APIs, that could be making YouTube not register someone as a viewer. A few of my friends, they watch my streams, but they don't engage. They never talk on the stream, or they fucking message my cell phone instead of like commenting in the chat. But I never see them as viewers. And I think that might be what it is, what is occurring. I also have ad block. I don't think anybody should be on the internet without an ad blocker. Advertisements are like the bane of everybody's existence. Nobody likes them. They are not that effective, and yet millions of dollars are flow through the industry. Like, if you use Tide to wash your clothes, the likelihood that you're going to use something else other than Tide is very low. People either go for the brand that they have recognition for, or the cheapest fucking thing. And nothing else. Like, I like Cheese Whiz. There is a no-name Cheese Whiz that's half the price. I will never buy that no-name Cheese Whiz because it tastes different and I don't like it. I don't have an ad blocker. I just suffer with ads. So, if you want an ad blocker, you can look up uBlock. Is that what it's called? Let me look at it. Yeah, I think it's uBlock. And it allows you to, it filters out everything, basically. It also, I have Firefox, so it definitely works for Firefox. I do believe that there is a version for whatever the Google piece of crap one is. And it does work for cell phones if you are using the particular cell phone browser. Like if you're using Firefox on your cell phone, it will block ads. And it sometimes works for Twitch. Occasionally it doesn't work for Twitch, but occasionally it does. And on top of having a ad blocker, I also block ads through my host file. So I have a huge host file. Actually, I'm gonna paste that to the chat. So just give me a second here. Ad block GitHub. Whoops. GitHub. Is this the guy? This is the guy. So this host here, this project here, you can block ads from ever being, so basically so basic internet stuff here. So a DNS server is something that your computer contacts and asks for a name. So say you want www.google.com. It will then connect to a DNS server and say, what is the IP address? And that's that 4-digit address. The host file interrupts that process so that you can give specific IP addresses for specific DNS names. So it takes the DNS name for common ad sites and replaces them with of the local host or a garbage number. And that blocks a lot of shit, like tons and tons of shit. You can block Facebook out completely, which I do because Facebook is garbage. Put in small backpack. Is it in the small backpack? Yes, it is. Good. Okay, let's go down. I think I am nervous right now because I'm covered in blood. And I slept in blood. Hey, Kim. No, I probably will go back to Long Dark in a while. Right now, I just want to play this game. Oops. This is kind of like Long Dark. Okay. No. I need a screwdriver. with the Long Dark, the next logical step is that I buy the DLC for it. And I don't really want to buy the DLC for it, so I'm kind of avoiding it. But I will likely eventually buy it because no matter what Hinterland has done, you know, vis-a-vis promises about what they're going to put in the game, it's still the only game like it on the market. And they are by far not the worst offenders for, like, not keeping promises or, you know, holding back. Wait a minute. This doesn't show the charge? Did I not grab the right battery? Okay, I think it's this battery. And I mean, what are you going to do? It's not like companies listen to you when they say, when people say, you know, abide by your promises, dirtbag. Oh shit, I grabbed the wrong one. This is the 4% battery. Yeah, I think I grabbed the wrong one. Okay, let's go back and grab the right one. You can also add specific names into the host file to block them. Like if there's specific places that you don't want to go or you don't want people on your network going. I use, this is the absolute wrong way, and I just hit another tree. I use, fuck off. Excuse me, I'm sorry, for coughing into the mic. I use, OpenWort as a router. So, fuck, I'm driving like an idiot today. I have the host file on that to block everything. Yeah, I know, but you can't start the engine on 4%. Like the question, the suggestion was let it run and then the engine will slowly charge it. But I think you need at least 16% or something like that to charge, to actually start the vehicle. So I don't think 4% is enough. And I'm pretty sure one of the other trucks had more. How did so many assholes get over here? Migrating frenzy over here. Okay, let's just hide behind here. Hopefully this is the only one that walked over here. Nope. Not even close. No, I'll read that in a second. Nope. Okay, we're getting too many here. No, 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 no! I still have not figured out how to upgrade my... Okay, I'm going to show you how to do that now. because I've got to resurrect myself. I pushed the wrong button. Motherfucker. I'll show you how to do that. Where is my Steam? Hello, Steam. Okay, let me just put my safety thing on while I load the Steam window. Steam. Motherfucker. Okay, so in the Steam window here, you'll want to go to Project Zomboid, right mouse button onto it, go to properties, okay, and then you will have betas here, okay, and then for beta participation, you choose unstable backup first, and that'll be build 42. And then you click that, and then it'll automatically update. I would show you by going to the stable version and then the unstable version, but that would take time for it to go back and forth, and I don't want to waste more time than I already am. So let's put this back on. And I will open up a command prompt, and I will launch debug mode. Because I pushed the wrong button and I fucked up. Oops, I forgot something else. Okay. I did a video on this, but I might as well show it again because it's something that you can use. So let's select. Where is it? I have to make this one a little smaller. There we go. So I'm using database browser for SQL here. And in this way, I can load up my save file here, and I'll choose player, and then C is dead, so it registered as me as dead. Apply, write. It's not on screen, isn't it? It should be on screen. For the okay, I'll go back. So that's how you. Let's shut the music up here for a sec here. Where's music? Audio. Let's shut the music up. I'll minimize this. I'll minimize this. I'll minimize this. Okay, I will share. I'll screen share my whole screen here. Yeah, just give me a second. I'm going to screen share the whole screen here. Just give me a second. Okay, where is capture display? Display number. Yep, that's that one. Okay, so I will bring up, where is Steam? We'll bring up Steam. There we go. Okay. So there's Steam. Can you see menus? I think you can. Little properties. Okay, you can see the menu now. So if you go to betas right here, okay, it might look a little different because this is Linux, and it'll say participate, beta participation, unstable, backup first. So I'll show you that again. Project Zomboid, right mouse button, properties, betas, unstable. So none would be the 41 build, and unstable is the 42 build. And then once you click X, it'll say that you have to update. Let it update, and then you'll have access to it one more time. You'll have access to it again. And the reason that I said one more time is because I'm going to show how to do the resurrection trick again. So DB browser for SQLite is available for all operating systems. You just Google it, and then you can go to Open Database. Now, my project Zomboid is, because I have Linux, is in my main blob of files. But this would be in Windows. It would be something like users, then your username, and then app data, and then one of the three roaming, whatever the hell it is. So I'm going to go saves, sandbox, my most recent sandbox, players, go to browse data, and then you have this information here. This data blob here, this is all the shit that you're carrying. I don't know how to decode it, and I don't want to go through it. Is dead, you just change this to 0, then you apply the change, and then write the change. And then you can launch Project Zomboid by launching it with the -debug on there. And that's how you get the developer console and stuff like that. There's the little guy stumbling around. Stumble. Let's pick your nose for you. Pick your nose. Pick your nose. Pick your nose. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why this part takes so long. There we go. And you want a mod that'll start you paused, because if you don't start paused, your character will die instantaneously, and you won't really have access to any of the debug menu. And that's the debug menu. First, go into this section here, the health section. Go full health, so all of your effects are cured. And then in the general debugs, go to body here, and then look for the illness. No, where is infection level? And then set the infection level down to 0. Okay. And then make sure you are not infected and you don't have a fake infection or any of this stuff here. I'm going to clear off my blood as well, just because I want to. Okay, then you close. Quit so that your game is saved again. Go to the main menu. Come on. Does it work on multiplayer? Yes, if you have the multiplayer file. So if you're the person who is the server, you can go into the save structure in multiplayer and resurrect individual players. But there's also a console command if you're the admin. Now, if the server is not on your computer, it's not that easy. You can't really do it this way. And if you load the debug mode, it's not going to let you do very much. You have to have admin privileges for the debug mode to work. Okay, the game is not obeying me, so I'm just going to kill the game. There we go. Before I launch, I'm going to verify once again that my character is not dead. Okay, it's switched to dead again. Zero it out, apply, write the changes, close the program. I'm going to relaunch it in debug mode again. The good thing about this game is that it runs in Linux native, so I don't have to screw around much with anything. Oh, you bitch. I know what I did wrong. Yep, I accidentally changed my index to 1. I actually changed my index to 0 instead of my dead filter to 0. So it wasn't reading me as a valid player. Okay, now this should work. No, I have to reload the files. I think that's how you reload it. Yeah. There we go. Okay, it's still not registering that I'm alive, so I'm going to have to exit the game so that it rereads the files. Just make sure the game didn't screw me again. It might have. Yes, it did. Thank you very much, game. Thank you very much, game, for being a goddamn jerk. Hopefully I didn't accidentally change anything else. I've been click happy, so I might have been clicking on a whole pile of stupid shit right now that the game is not going to like. I probably should have backed up the save before I did this. It's always a good idea to back up your save before you screw with stuff. There we go. I wish somebody would write a save game editor that you'd be able to edit your inventory and things like that. Because sometimes, like, if I sometimes want to make like little tricks and tips on Project Zomboid. But it's hard to do that without having access to, some of the fundamentals of the game, like being able to manipulate inventory and health levels and things like that. And sometimes you don't want to be in like a debug mode because you want your screen to look like a player's screen so the player will know what you're doing. That was kind of easy to do in Stationaires, because Stationaires I could manipulate everything to be at a certain point to then be able to like demonstrate how stuff works. But in Project Zomboid, when I want to demonstrate stuff, I will find out that I can't get to that point to get to a beginning point to show a player how to get to the end point. And then I end up searching how to do that, and then I find out somebody else has already made a video of it, and it's like, why do I need to make a video of it then? Kind of thing. Okay, so now Yeah, now everything's fine. I am healed. But I'm going to put invisible on because there is zombies right behind me. Body. Then I will put invisible on. There we go. There, and there I am right there. Now I'll get away from them. I'll get to the, I'll put myself, there's a zombie. I want to put myself somewhere safe before I fight my way back. So right here is pretty good. I'm going to put myself right here. This is a good place to start off. And then I'm going to turn that off. Exit to save my settings. And then I'm going to launch my game normally. Did you want to see how to do the update to build 42 again, or are you good with that? Okay, let's set my screen back to normal. Get rid of that. There we go. There. Okay. Now we'll load back into the game. Okay, that's cool. You might have to go through your mod list again if you have mods, because a whole pile of mods, 41 mods, don't work in 42. And some of the 42 mods are broken as well because they've changed things. Stuff is in constant flux. You can't really blame the modders or the developers because they're adding in whole new systems. Cool. 42 does have some servers. I don't know how many dedicated servers it has, but it seems like people are playing it. I haven't gotten to farming yet, but we will in the future. But that start pause mod, I think that's probably the best mod that there is. I wish the game started pause to begin with, so you're able to sit there and contemplate what your move is instead of having someone eat your face off. Okay, let's defend ourselves now. Yeah, a lot of the question was that you can do a whole pile of things now in 42, and basically what they did is they added in a bunch of like super popular mods, like you can sit down now, and I can't really think of much, but the game has improved remarkably with the changes to 42. Yeah, there's new skills. I'm still getting used to them. Like there's a blacksmithing skill that I have no idea, and there's a carving skill. I didn't notice this before, but if you go into the skill set, there's a fucking carving skill. The one thing that I find like super annoying though is that you no longer get skill points, no longer get XP from taking things apart, which is super annoying. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to... what specific part do you want me to show you? That one's 0%. So I think the 4% one, it may be the only one I had. I thought this one was 4%. I haven't done carving yet. Like, if you want me to show you carving, I haven't done that yet. I think this one has just the skill menu. Okay, I'll show you the skill menu. So to look at your skills, it's this. So aiming, the combat aiming and reloading, melee, which melee is up here with the maintenance. So you have blacksmithing, carpentry, carving, cooking, electrical, glass making. You can make glass now. Knapping, that's a special kind of stone. And in real life, you hit the stone in a certain way, and very sharp pieces came off of it. It's basically how humanity kind of created our society to begin with, is by creating flint napped knives and things like that, so you can cut meat apart and be able to share food. Masonry, don't know yet. Mechanics, of course, that's cars. And pottery, so you can throw pottery stuff. Tailoring, welding. You have your agriculture stuff. Animal care seems to be the easiest one to level, because you just gotta trap a cat in your base and just pet the cat, like whatever. Fitness seems to do automatically, so you can see that strength increases by 2 just naturally by walking around. And then you got like survival stuff, fishing, first aid, stuff like that. Then you have the build menu, the crafting menu, which has completely and utterly changed. So here's all of your different things that you could do in the crafting menu. Like if I wanted to build, so basically when you're using an axe and the axe breaks, your axe head has a different condition than the axe handle. So you can take an axe head and stick it on a new handle, and then you have essentially a new axe that you can play with. So you just keep making more and more handles. So if I search handles here, you can make a small handle for a hatchet. Where's medium handle? Make a medium handle for an axe, and then you can have a large handle for things like the scythe, the shovel, and things of that nature. So the addition to this stuff is great, because you're able to play the game like it is reality. Because if you have a sledgehammer or a little hand sledgehammer and you break the handle, the head is basically a piece of metal and you're not going to break it. You also have a whetstone, which I don't have on me, but so the axe head condition is different from the axe itself. And to gain condition on the axe head, you use a whetstone to sharpen the axe. So the sharper the axe is, the better you can go through a tree or a zombie or different things like that. So there's separate sub stats to everything. I think you can also sharpen scissors and shit like that. So it's a lot more realistic now. But and then the other menu that you have here is your new build menu. So whereas before you would right mouse button and then you would have like a carpentry sub menu on your whatever the fuck this is called. I forget what this is called. It's now a whole menu upon itself right here. And you could create, why is debug in here? Whatever. So now you could create a whole pile of shit in here. Like if I go into carpentry, I can make a wood fence, log door frame, log fence, log wall, all of that kind of stuff. If I want to go into pottery, I can make a kiln, an amphor, that is to put water in or other liquids. A hand-operated press, I think this is probably used to make like axe heads or arrowheads, or I don't know if there's arrowheads. I hope that there is archery, but I don't think there is archery. Pottery bench for throwing pottery stuff. And welding has a whole lot more uses now. You can also disassemble jewelry. So picking up jewelry actually has a use now. But I don't know what the gold and all of that shit is good for. Because gold is actually not a very useful substance. I think 4% was the only thing I had. I think I'm misremembering it. I thought it was closer to 8%. No, 2% is too low. There's all kinds of cool shit. Like if you go into the map view here, you can now select a road and the whole road will be highlighted. And this will be really great. Oh, wait a minute. No, there's no multiplayer. So when I said before that there are multiplayer servers, there are none. Multiplayer hasn't been enabled yet. But I'm guessing that this is to help you identify roads when you're in multiplayer. So Rock Ridge Road was this whole thing right here. And then there's little small ones over here. And I think there's more maps. And all of the symbols that were in a mod, those are in here, baked in here automatically. And you can resize them and everything, which you could only do with a mod before. But again, I misspoke when I said before that you could get that there are 42 servers. There isn't any 42 servers yet. I think there might be a mod that enables some kind of weird multiplayer, but I'm not 100% certain. I might have misinterpreted that. I think I had a little too much salad dressing today because my eyes are kind of buggy and I'm not really paying attention to my driving right now. But life without flavor is not worth living. And the reason it's important for me to like be careful how much like salad dressing and mustard and stuff that I eat is because I have a hypersensitivity to sulfur compounds, and sulfur compounds are in stuff like anything that has flavor in it, basically. So mustard, salad dressing, milk, things of that nature. And if I eat too much of it, I get very groggy, very fatigued. I suffer from brain fog. I can't function very well. So no onions, no garlic. It's a boring life. I pray for death every day. Hey, the gas hole's over on this side, buddy. See, look, there's the gas hole. Whatever. Okay, I don't think the car is going to start. Simply because it's only at 4%. But I'm gonna hope. I'm gonna hope and pray. No, it doesn't even turn over. I already knew that was not going to happen. But I was hopeful. My hopes were dashed. My dreams were dashed upon a rock like a newborn baby's head. An unwanted newborn baby's head. Gotta have that kind of specification there. Does this sound make anybody else need to go pee? This sound make me want to pee. Okay, let's take the battery out of here now, because that's a shit. Well, the battery's better than than its charge. I think it's 60% or something like that. But with no charge, it is practically useless. Or not practically useless, it is fucking useless. What am I saying? Okay. Oh, and you also need the rubber hose to siphon gas now. You can't just use a container anymore. You actually have to have the hose. And there is a funnel, but I haven't found a use for the funnel yet. Maybe if I have the funnel, I won't lose it. I won't lose any gas while transferring or something. I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet. Okay, let's grab some stones. I've got 4 stones. I just need 3. Okay, and I am going to grab some scrap wood. I want at least 4 pieces of scrap wood. Okay, there we go. And I need a sockums or a rag, but you can't rip socks into rags anymore, so I'm just using socks as a burn. A fire starter. You can't burn wet socks anymore either, or wet cloths. If you want to start a fire, the thing you're using to start a fire has to be dry, which is annoying but realistic. Okay, let's grab one. Oh, okay, no, I'm taking the car with me. What am I doing? Bye, buddy. Go eat your mom. See you later. Oh, there. Is that a rat? No, that's a cat. I think that's a cat, or it's a raccoon. I think that's the kitty cat I petted. Well, that's a new building. Buildings are also laid out a little differently now. They're still the same general shape, but... Oh, fucker! There. Waking up with my honey. This would be nice with the ambulance, because the ambulance... Oh, I got a megaphone now. Yeah. I was going to say, because the ambulance can draw zombies in from further afield. But hopefully the megaphone will help me do that much better. Hi, guys. You all suck. You're about to die. Don't blame me when we can see your guts. Okay, where am I going to park? Let's park down here. Okay. Now I'm going to put a fire down over here somewhere. I don't really want to get into this area to accidentally burn it down. but I also don't want them too close to the building. Like, I think right there is a good place. So let's gather them up.
Hey! 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 Hey!
We'll suck them up into a nice little zombie ball.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Some of them don't seem to be as hungry as they should be. Okay, what is that guy wearing? I think that guy has a bigger backpack than I think I want that guy's backpack. No, that's just a duffel bag.
Hey! Hey!
We're playing Zombie Roundup. And you kind of have to go around them, loop around them over and over again, constantly, because the guys at the back tend to forget that you exist. Because they'll turn into shamblers when they get too far away from you. Okay, we can stop shouting now. And I'll use the building to block line of sight so I can get away from them. Ironically, I'm going to have to corral them back in. I guess that's not ironically, that's unfortunate more than ironic. Have to use the build menu. Okay. Build, 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 build. I want a campfire. Where the fuck's the camp? Oh, that's the crafting menu. That's not the build menu. There we go. I got the campfire. And I'm going to put the fire right there. That seems like it's a good distance away from the buildings and the grass. I'm probably not going to be able to control them very well, but hopefully I'll be able to control them well enough to destroy for fuel. That's fucking stupid. All the scrap wood. Wait a minute, why didn't I use the stones? I don't know why I didn't use the stones, but I guess I didn't. I'll put the stones back in the trunk. I might accidentally have a debug mode on. So let's wait for this guy to cross. Okay, I want the megaphone. Where's the megaphone? It's in the back, isn't it? Yeah, it's in the back. Let's grab some ginger ale in case I get hungry. I don't want Coke right now. Megalophone. Faster, 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 faster. Thank you. Okay, how do I equip this now? Cool. Okay, does it have any more features? Can I make a sound? Does it? Is there a device thing for it? No. Like, can I mean like do sounds? No, I guess that's all it can really do is amplify my voice a bit. Okay, let's try to suck in as many zombies from the building as possible. I should have honked my horn too, but come on, join the party, guys. We're pulling out the soulless train. And we're departing the station of funk. Okay, let's round up our little meatball here. Come on, my little meatballs. JJ wants some stuff from you. I want you dead. Wonder if this uses a battery. Let's pull in some people from the north parking garage, the north parking lot over here. Okay. How much do we have? A bunch of people over here? We don't have many people over here. Now, the problem with this tactic is I'm going to lose everything they have on them. Everything's going to burn. I don't necessarily like that. I wish that I could make fall traps and shit, but you can't really do that in this game. Okay. Now, I would like them to stay in that general area. I don't want to deke around the building to get rid of them. My main concern is to just get this fire lit. There we go. Now my big concern is to keep them in this area. Because if they run off, they can set fires to everything. And if I lose the warehouse, then there's really no point in coming down here. That's cool. I'll see you later. Enjoy. Okay. Now they do set fire to one another if they're close enough. Like if they occupy the same square, they will set fire to one another. But again, I have to be super careful that they don't lose interest in me before they burn to death. And I forgot to take the fire extinguisher again. But you can kill a massive amounts of zombies with this tactic. You lose everything though. Everything will be gone, and you take an enormous risk. And of course, if my keyboard decides to ignore my inputs, that is another risk. And my keyboard does ignore my inputs on occasion, because it is a wireless keyboard. Do I want that? But there's probably like 50 or 60 zombies in there. That would have taken me like 2 or 3 full crowbars to murder, separating them out into groups of 3 or 4, because that's about as big as I can handle. And it would take me like an enormous number of real hours, not just in-game hours, to dispatch them one by one. It's easier to kill larger numbers when you have like guns and things like that, when you have firearms. Another way is you can build a barrier. It worked in 41, but I'm not sure it'll work in 42. But there are certain configurations of like boxes and fences that the zombies can't jump over. So you can just hide in there and just beat the zombies to your content. If you have like a spear or something long enough to reach across one square. I don't know why they updated fire to look so realistic. There was no need to make it look realistic. But I think that the system that they're using to make the fire look realistic is an off-the-shelf thing. Why am I not drinking? Do I have to... Oh, I guess maybe I have to stand still. Or I have nothing in my hand. Okay, you can hear the splatter, so they're going down now. There's still stragglers coming out of the warehouse. Build 41, I think, was a fucking cheat. I think 41 specifically stopped you from moving if your fear level was at a certain intensity. I think you actually froze with fear. And I did a few experiments in debug mode to try to see if this was the case, and it was. Like, your inputs get completely turned off in certain cases that make no sense. I think it has to do with the drag down system. So even if you were pretty far away from the zombies, I think the drag down system got triggered at inappropriate times. And I think one of the effects is to shut you out from input. But this megaphone is like working a treat. Okay, I want to unequip the megaphone now because I don't want them from coming from too far away. I also want my drink. Give me my drink, asshole! Let's beat on a few of them while they're burning. Whoop, too close. I don't think you can catch fire from the zombies getting too close to you. I think you actually have to occupy the same area. So, like, so close that they'll kill you. Okay, there we go. And now we're going to shut the fire off. Cool. But unfortunately, just like in 41, there's a sound glitch. So you can hear the fire burning for quite a long time afterwards. And now all we have to do is just take care of stragglers. Whoops. Maybe pull out your weapon, stupid. There we go. Oh, I can now drink my drink. Even though I wanted to drink it while we were walking around. I don't know why you can't walk and drink at the same time. Do 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 do. Okay, so hopefully, I thought there was a zombie for a second. I know that's one, but I thought that one was one too. Nobody loves you because you're dead. I watched this. I don't know if it was a movie, like a short, or if it was a YouTube thing, but it was like there was a zombie outbreak, and then they found a cure to to zombiness, and people were on medication to make them normal again, and like, 7%, is 7% good? I don't think it is, but I'm gonna take that anyways. I think I'm gonna move the car up here. Let's look at the rest of these first. Because if I find a 15%, I'm taking it. And like, so people had lost family members and stuff to the apocalypse. So of course people were pissed off at these zombies that were now living a normal life while their loved ones were dead because their brains were eaten. That's a 0. It was an interesting little thing. I don't know what it was called, but don't remember what it was called. %. I think that's better, isn't it? That's better. 8% might be enough. I don't know. I thought it was 16%. Fucking 0%. These might give me some parts and things to be able to fix up my box fan. Although the box fan is in pretty good condition. Okay, so we have 8% on this one, and I think 7% on this one over there. So let's go grab a screwdriver, and we'll take those 2 batteries. Or maybe we'll just grab the 8%, because, like, what do I need the 7% for? If I find a battery charger, then it's not going to matter. And I only really need 1 or 2 batteries. But the battery charger is probably going to be up over there in the auto mechanic place. Did I check this vehicle? I don't think I checked this vehicle. I'm going to check this one. %. Motherfucker. Hell no, motherfucker. You ain't get no money from me. 'Cause every time I give you $1, you go get shot up with more and more needles, and you say that you're drug free. You ain't drug free. Let's put the matchy matches back in the glove box. What else? Nothing else. I put the empty pop can over there. How hungry am I? I am just peckish, so that's fine. Let's drive over there, because I'm probably going to go home to sleep, and I forgot to bring garbage bags. Oh, the other thing I forgot to look at is fuel, if these vehicles have fuel in them. I don't think it has fuel in it. I'm going to check. Just to make sure. Doesn't take this long to open a hood. Yep, this one's got no fuel. And I think I'm taking this one. How much is this? I'm going to leave the car running for a little while. Just to charge up the battery. Yeah, no fucking gas. This is the 8% one, so we're going to grab this one. There we go. Okay, and we're going to grab this battery. What else can I uninstall from here? Can I uninstall the radio? Yep. Can I uninstall? Ooh, I can grab some stuff out of the gas tank. Does anything? Oh, the lights. Where are the lights? We can uninstall the lights. Can I uninstall the windshield? No, I need some mechanic skill for that. Okay, we got a bunch of shit in here that I want. Lug wrench. I haven't gotten a lug wrench yet. Let's put the radio, the light bulb, and the car battery back in the back. First, we're going to grab the fuel. There we go. We got the fuel. Clear that one. Light bulbs. Get rid of the car battery and put everything else in there. Cool. And we'll add fuel. Now we still don't have a generator, and generator is important because without it, we won't. We don't have it. We still don't have access to the gas at the gas station, and that's a pretty big deal. There we go. Does this have fuel? No fuel. Thanks a lot. I hate you. I've got a screwdriver. Why? Oh, key is required. It's not really required. Yeah. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Okay, we'll take the battery. There was no gas. Can we uninstall the light bar? No. Where is the radio? There's the radio. And the lights. Can I get rid of the trunk? Repair. Uninstall. I need a wrench or a ratchet, but in a recommended skill. Okay, so I think, yeah, I just have to grab a ratchet with me. And what can I get rid of this with? I need a recipe to take off a door. You are a dick. What a tire. Oh, I don't need, I can actually do all of this stuff if I find a scissor jack. Car charger! I'm in pants. Oh, am I still carrying? Yeah, I'm still carrying his battery and stuff. I'm gonna put that in the back because you only get a certain number of points per vehicle. Do I want to keep this radio? I don't want to keep this radio. So if I ever want to come back and farm like one of these vehicles for mechanics points, actually, am I gaining mechanic skill from taking it apart? I might not be. Mechanic skill. I am not getting very much, that's for sure. Bastards. No gas. Fuck. Okay. Electrical 2? Oh, a timer. There's not much in here. This is not a good haul. But not as good as the last one. That battery was excellent. Battery charger was excellent. Although it's not going to be very useful until I find a generator. Did I do that one yet? We might have a little more. Okay, how charged is this? 73. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We'll shut the engine off now because I don't want to waste I don't want to waste a lot more gas. I'm very cognizant at this time that gas is a limited resource. Only what I can pull out of stuff. I don't know if I'm going to find a generator in that warehouse. It's not a common spawn. you're more likely to find it at in sheds. So it's possible that I'll have a much easier time, or I might want to prioritize going through all of those sheds in Riverside than going through this warehouse. No gas. I forgot to take a ratchet. Okay. Amplifier, magazine. Not much. Sacks are good because I can put like dirt and stuff in the sacks. Okay. Sacky, sacky, sacky. Thwacky, thwacky, thwacky. What is my rest? My rest is under 50, and I do want to... I probably want to take a nap tonight instead of like all through the night. Should I leave the car here? I think I will leave the car here. And I'm going to start going through boxes. Oh, this place has changed a lot, I think. Looking through the interior. Interior here. Oops, wrong button. Wrong button. That's the button. Let's remove broken glass. Let's look at my shoes, too. My shoes need a changing. And I forgot to take my pen light. Did I forget my pen light? Yes, I did forget my pen light. Let's go back for the pen light. Now that we got everything open. I want the other side. No, I want both sides, stupid! Thank you. Oh, I'm a little bit hurt because I was carrying shit. Yeah. Okay, where's my pen light? There it is. And it doesn't have a lot of power on it, but that's fine. I just basically need it to get through to the doors. And then I can open those up. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, bastard in a hat. Come on, bastard. Shit, that was too close. Okay, how are your shoes? You got sneakers? You got sneakers with one hole in it. What do I have? I have sneakers with two holes in it. Now we'll go for one hole over two. Thank you for your donation. And remember, No donation, no salvation. Oh, this is, oh, locker room. But I guess I could have came in through there. There. Cool. Steel bar. Hacksaw blade. I guess we can replace hacksaw blades. Small handle. This is good. This is good. This is good. Just type F to turn on your flashlight automatically. Yeah, but I don't want it equipped. Oh, you mean like even if it's not... Yeah, I guess that's a good idea. Thanks. Do 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 do. Scooby Dooby Doo. I really want the mod that turns every container and combines them into one container. Why can't that work? And why can't the modder fix his mod for 42? It would be really nice. I'm pretty sure I need the hammer to try to pick these up. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, is there no longer a chance to ruin it? Oh, you don't ruin them anymore. Oh. Okay, well that makes that so much easier. So much easier. Okay, that makes that so much easier. Why can't you fucking do that for a lot of other things, buddy? Like the rain barrels. You have to give me a chance to ruin the rain barrels, huh? Huh? Yeah, stupid game. Ooh, steel ingot. Yep, because many players complained about it. Should have complained about more stuff. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. Or something like that. I'm pretty thankful about that too, because it's a box. There's a lot of games like that though, where if you make something that looks like it might be like a transplantable, something that you can move around easily, but you have to like completely construct it or deconstruct it. It's annoying. Not that I particularly like skill trees to begin with, because, you know, if you follow instructions, you can make pretty much anything. Like, just you look at YouTubers. Some YouTubers I don't think could be able to get their, manufacture their way out of a wet paper bag, and yet you see them making, integrated circuit boards by printing out masks and stuff to hit it with a UV lamp and then wash it off with chemicals. And as long as you have a recipe, it's not hard to bake. And like I'm using that as an analogy for, like, you know, doing just about anything. Like, there's a reason there's easy bake ovens for kids. Even a child knows that you fill this thing up to this line, and then you pour it in this thing, and then you take a fork and you go sloosh, 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 and then you get a cookie. Can I beat people with a steel bar? I probably can. Who wants a cookie? Everybody. No, that's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. What are you doing? That's the wrong way. We want to put all of this stuff on the ground. Do-do. Okay. Bras and garbage bags. Those are good. Well, bras aren't good, but the garbage bag's good. And a tarp in a garbage bag. Tarp down here. The encumbrance on some of this stuff is pretty heavy. Cheese grater. I'm not sure I have a cheese grater. Well, Rice Krispie Square. Garbage snacks. Gotta love the garbage snacks. We're going to eat the garbage snacks like George Costanza, even though I really hated Jerry Springer. I thought it was a really stupid show. Empty pallet. Do I want an empty pallet? Let's grab the pallet and see what it does later. There we go. I wonder if I can grab that AC. Now we'll get that one, and then we'll put everything over there. So we're just basically sorting so that once we're done with this place, we can rock up and just grab what we want. I also wanted to get to that back set of boxes. The fact that we can have unlimited number of them is changes my plan on how I'm gonna go through the building here. Because if I'm not deconstructing these things and losing like 1 or 4 out of 5, then I don't really need to deconstruct a whole bunch. And it looks like I'm probably going to have to choose to use a what's this? Oh, that's the highlighted box. Probably going to have to use an axe. It looks like axe is going to be my primary weapon because there are a lot more. There's a lot of handles. There we go, buffalo. Okay, so is that door... Oh, the side door is open. There could be a potbelly stove in here, and there still could be a generator. I very much doubt it, but I'm holding out hope. There is hope within me. Okay, come on, asshole. Where are you? I can barely see you. Hi! Gonna follow me? Come on. Follow, 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 follow. Follow the bitch with a crowbar. It's nice seeing you dead. I kicked you in the head. Okay, let's raid this shit. We may also find backpacks and stuff, but it looks like how the loot tables have been completely changed, I think. That's what it looks like. All I'm getting is hacksaw blades and like just steel stuff, like in not industrial supplies, but construction supplies and things of that nature. They might have actually filled these boxes manually instead of having a spawn table, or a manual spawn table specifically for these kinds of boxes. Nope. Okay. Now, am I going to walk all the way across to where I was? No, I'm not. I'm going to put them all down right here. Right here's fine. But I might truck all the rest of the stuff over here. Let's work it out. Let's work it out. Okay, that seems good. That seems good. So I can put more than that in there. Okay. I won't need all these, but I feel kind of greedy, let's say. I'd really like to, completely take everything out of these buildings. Just strip them down. I like stripping. I like stripping everything down till there's nothing left in the area. I wonder if there's any animals in here. Auto loot might be a good mod in here too. Because then I could just walk past these things and it'll automatically pull them off. Okay, so 10 per crate. I can put 10 crates in one crate. That's good to know. That's good to know. Why I would need so many hacksaw blades, though? Like, is the game trying to tell me something? I'll have to look up what I can use steel bars for, too. Probably for forging something. Like, you make a bar first, and then you can pound it and stuff into... The only thing I can think of right now is like a sword or something. Oh, I'm going that way. Okay, so the lack of food has got me concerned. There's a lack of water. I do think that there is a water cooler in this building. And there's, of course, a toilet and stuff, so I can use that to fill up my water bottle. Didn't I have like a sausage link or something on me? No, I did not. Okay, here we go. There is no... Oh, here we go. Filled plastic bottle. Did this fill it up all the way? Yes, it did. We might go through here a little bit later. Oh, no. There might be snacks in there, but I don't think there will be a lot of snacks. There is a break room somewhere. That's not a break room. The break room might be upstairs. Or it might be back here. No, it's not back here. What's in here? There's another filing cabinet. Oh, that's another bathroom. So I guess the break room is upstairs. How do I get... Okay, no break room. Is there... Okay, there's no break room there. There's the water bottle. Okay. There has to be a break room. I'm positive there was... Oh, there it is, right there. I think that's the break room. No. Yes, there's the break room right there. How do we... Okay, there we go. We're in the break room. Now, there's got to be food in this goddamn break room. Okay, there is. Okay, let's eat the sour cream and onion chips. Let's also pause the game for a second, and I will be right back. I had to look at my water cooler to make sure that it wasn't under too much negative pressure. I redid the seals on it, and I let it back siphon, and it collapsed. And it collapsed the container. Which was to be expected. I expected it to do that. Oh, is a diet drink going to give me any calories? I guess it does deal with hunger a little bit. It technically shouldn't, because diet drinks should not have any calories in them. Yeah, there is no food in this place. Are any of these windows smashed out? Yeah, this one is. I wonder if that's considered gravel or sand. Okay, I'd like to open up that one too, that do-a-dabber, do-da-dee-da, that one. Let's start. Let's start draining these out. I'm not 100% certain I want to sleep here. That couch is not exactly secure. The zombie wanders in, they're going to be able to kill me fairly easily. If it was up on a second floor, I'd feel a little better. But it is not. It is up my nose. Yeah, I think all I'm going to get out of here is hacksaw blades and shit. Some of this stuff is good. Like, I absolutely do not want to leave a lot of this behind. But none of this matters. None of this steel shit matters. So let's go to the bottom warehouse here. And if that's just more the same, like if it's just more steel products, then I'm going to skip going through everything. Because like before, you used to get a whole pile of crap out of here. You used to get paint and clothing and like everything. Like there was just a mix of everything. But it seems like they're hyper focused for. Oh, here we go. We've got tools and stuff in this one. Iron pipe. Box of screws. Okay, I need box of screws. Okay, we'll put that right here. Okay, we'll just throw everything down right here. Club hammer. I wonder if I can turn a club hammer into a sledgehammer. Propane tank. Okay, this is much better. This gives me reasons to live. And I'm going to keep the club hammer. What's my weight at? 86 kilograms. That is much less than I started with. I really, really need a shovel. Propane tank. I could sleep in my car. I could put the car up against the wall just to protect one side and like sleep in the driver's side with the driver's side against this wall over here. That would afford me some protection. Sack of sand. Okay, that's I like that. I'm going to be using sand or something to put around my crops. So I'm kind of wondering, should I put my crops in rows or should I still stagger them with a space in between them? Like, how much has agriculture changed in this version of the game? Where is Lakar? There is Lakar. Kissing. Okay, let's turn around here. Shit. Come on, back wheels. Okay, I think that's probably close enough that I'm not going to get jumped. V, I think it is. Yes, it is. Okay, let's sleep. I have a feeling I'm going to wake up way too early. Although the last few percentage points of rest seems to take a really long time. Okay, now I'm going to switch to... There we go. This is the stuff I'm keeping over here, by the way. Doorknob. No, I don't want the doorknob. That's the one I don't want. Doorknob. Ooh, lots of stuff. Watering can is good. We need a watering can. Okay, so garbage I'll keep in my hand for now. Watering can, gardening. I got a gardening trowel. Slug repellent I'll keep. Animal care. Mouse trap. Plastic bottle. Okay, what else is over here that I want to keep? Hatchet. Farmer's Guide. Welding torch, because there's so few of them in the game. And I think I have a wood saw, but I think the wood saw is not in great condition. Okay, so plastic bag on the thingy. There's paperwork and a tactical walkie-talkie. I'm going to keep the tactical walkie-talkie in there. And I'm going to put all of that stuff in there. And put all that stuff in there. And the bag of sand doesn't need to go in there. But the box O screws should go in there. It's not a cartoon, it's a box. There. Okay, let's weasel our way in here. Lots of fucking paint. Whetstone. More of this stuff. Let me go. What am I stuck on? Okay, what am I going to drop? Paperwork. Box nails I'm going to keep. Glue. Planks I can pick up later. Half mask reparator. Keeping the hacksaw. Keeping the claw hammer. Screwdriver, wooden mallet. Actually, let's not keep the hacksaw. Keep the whetstone. I definitely... Nah, let's not keep the screws. I have over 100 screws at home. And I don't have the skill points required to use the 100... did I say screw or did I say nails? I think I said nails. Yeah, I don't have the skills required to use the nails yet. Or to use the thing that I want to use the nails for. Yeah. All of this stuff is going to be useful at some point. Maybe not the concrete. Old stove! Old stove! Old stove! Old stove! Is that the proper thing? Oh, God, yes. Oh, God, yes. We have got the old stove. We are getting closer to our goal. Going to the old stove. Going to the old stove. Yeah, that is 40. Oh, shit. Yeah, fuck it. Okay, so I need a back seat, rear right, rear left. Okay, we'll go for the rear right. We'll pick up all of this shit. Going to the old stove. Fuck. Okay, can I drop the old stove on the ground right here? Yes, I can. Okay, a lot of this stuff. Okay, I need the car charger. Car charger is staying. Batteries are staying. High vest is not staying. Stacks are staying. Sacks are staying. Dusk mask is not important. What else is there? Well, let's grab this. Okay, let's sort through it. Okay, eat. Not. Extracts that doesn't need to stay. Bags of concrete doesn't need to stay. Electrical, that'll stay. And the car charger will stay. Okay, that's everything. And I don't need nothing else. Okay, everything else we don't need. There we go. Is that car on? I don't think it can be on because it's... Yeah, I don't think it can be on. Aluminum foil doesn't need to come. Empty pop can. Visibility. Magazine stays. Motion sensor. Bag. Power bar. Remote control. Respirator filters. Hose. Sacks will stay. Screwdriver already got some. Stones will stay. Twine is going to come with me because I can make fishing rods out of that. Okay, so respirator filter, bag, amplifier, motion. Bag, drop the bag, come on. Straw's garbage. I don't know why I have it on me. Unless there's certain things I can't drink unless I use a straw. Which is stupid. Empty pop can I'm going to keep. I want the fire axe. Fire axe I might actually use as a weapon. More plastic bags in it. No, not paint. Plastic bag. Where's plastic bag? There we go. These two things we're throwing out. The Fire X we are keeping. We. Okay, well, we'll go through the head. We'll go to the heavy duty battery last. Okay. So, sack we'll put on the floor. Power bar, remote, timer, twine I want to keep. Okay. Twine I want to keep. Stones we're keeping. These electrical stuff we're keeping. Gas we're keeping. And lug wrench we're keeping. All of this stuff is going to go in here. There we go. Now, I think the back seat is free. Yes, the back seat is free. Now, I do believe I can grab this old stove, hold it in my handsy hands. Okay, and then we'll put it in the back seat here. There we go. Now we're gonna drink the Coke because we're pretty hungry. This is like me in real life, drinking all of my calories. Okay, let's go back, because I know I have a bunch of plastic bags over here. Crates. Garbage bags. Here we go. Wait a minute. How fucking heavy are garbage bags? Okay, there we go. Sploosh. Oh, there's crap in these garbage bags. Dried dog food. Can I eat that? Licorice. Nacho cheese. Sack of gravel can go on the ground. What is it? I don't know what that is. Oh, good clean t-shirt. And a cocktail umbrella. That's garbage. I don't care what it says. Do I? Nah. I'm gonna say let's eat some dried macaroni, but I don't want to. Another crowbar! Oh, it's worn. Tofu rotten. Butter and pasta. Okay, so let's grab that. We'll grab that one. 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 And not that one. So we can put not that, not that, not that. Put everything else in that garbage bag there. Cool. And in the main garbage bag, we will put the garbage bags. Oh, we can't do that. We'll put the animal stuff over here. And now we'll put the garbage bag in the main garbage bag. Okay, so I am taking the sack because that's good for farming. Do I want to eat let's eat the butter because I'm like getting pretty underweight here. Well, I'm not underweight, but I'm like, I'm losing weight very quickly. That didn't really give me any calories, just filled me up. Okay, chocolate. Put the chocolate over here. Not that. Not the dog food. We'll put the macaroni, nacho cheese. Not the tofu. Tofu I might actually eat. Broken large handle, steel, Halloween card, St. Patrick's Day card, crowbar, worn. Okay, so nothing else. I'm not keeping anything else. Everything else is kind of worthless, but might be worth something someday. We'll go down to the crowbar. Maybe you can fix it. I don't know. Okay, we'll keep this. We'll keep that. We won't keep that. We'll put that on the ground. So the cocktail thing is garbage. We're gonna get rid of that. But the tofu and the Coke we'll put on the ground because we're going to eat that like later on when we get hungrier. I see a red door and I want it painted black. All I can carry is 3 paint cans at a time. Okay, well, let's ignore the paint for now, because that's obscene how much I actually have to work to move that. Okay, here's a bunch of shit. Sack o' sand. Okay. Back to the sort-o-matic. Even though it's not very omatic. So fertilizer I need. I've got lots of trowels right now. I've got lots of scythes. I don't need a rake, barbed wire. Don't need that. I want the sack of sand outside. Why did I just drop the thing that I wanted to keep? Where's the sack of sand? Come on. There we go. Head, dusk mask. Not that. Dusk mask, fletching tool, and pliers. I've got lots of those. Too bad there isn't a body of water right near me right now. Fertilizer can go on the ground. pack o seeds will go in there, and the sand will go on the ground. Cool. I don't know if that's my stomach or a zombie. Okay, so this one, and thank you. So third one up, and second. Oh, no. The sack of sand can come out of there. Is that everybody else? Oh, screwdriver, ball peen, welding rods, and all that shit. Okay, so I don't have a small file. I have a small hacksaw. I have the punch and chisel. I have vice grips. I don't have a normal file. I have this. I don't have a smithing hammer. So sacks of sand can go on the ground. A small set, ball peen, file, and smithing hammer. And grab one, put that on the ground. Whoa, what's so heavy? What? Why can't that go in a bag? Oh, I know what might be wrong. The cell might be full. That's a common problem. If the cell's full, you can't put more in an item, in a thing. Okay, so let's take this and we'll place that in this cell. And then we'll place this one in this cell. And then we will place this item in this cell. That way, none of the cells are too full. Because the container is like a sub thing or whatever. It's not actually, they're not actually sitting in a container. Like it's not like the array is assigned to the container. The array is assigned to the cell, and then the cell, then it has like a subcategory for which container it is in. That's how it is arranged in the code. The cell is the thing that actually holds the thing. I'm gonna keep the steak, maybe. Don't need that. Burlap piece I don't need. Welding rods I'm gonna keep. And fletching tool I don't need to keep. Now what I might do is I might actually change the day-night cycle in the game, so that it'll only take me a day to go through this this warehouse. Like I'll set the the time compression to 1:1. Actually, there's nobody watching really, so I don't know why I would do that right now. Okay, let's set that up. I will do it live while streaming. Not that it matters. Okay, I am going to collapse this, and I'm going to need OBS. There we go. OBS. We're going to pause. Yes, we are. We're going to pause. And I'm going to shrink OBS down because I don't need it to be that big. There we go. I'm going to change this over here. And on this, I'm going to just make sure there's nothing behind this. There is nothing behind that. Add screen display. Add screen display. Why do I keep pushing the wrong button? There we go. Do-do. There. I should probably make that a thing. So let's put that over there. And let's start recording. Fuck off. Yeah, is the music on? The music's off. I turned it off for some reason. Let's start recording. Okay, recording. Hiya. So right now, I'm going through this warehouse. And it's taking forever, and I don't want it to take in-game forever. So I'm going to show you how to readjust your timescale on the game. So we're going to have to close. We're going to have to quit and save. Then again, like resing ourselves, we're going to need to launch in debug mode. And again, you can find out how to use debug mode just by just Googling it, because you can do it in the Steam menu. Do 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 do. Then you just load your game up like normal. Jesus, takes a long time. Come on, why does this part take so long? All of this part will be cut out. I hate editing, but I'll edit it. Stab, stab. Stab, 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 stab. Look at you bash your face on my finger. Gotta stick it up your nose. Nose stickers. Okay, there we go. Then when you have your game loaded up like normal, and we wait at a black screen, you can go into the debug menu, and then there is a sandbox settings here. And under world, where is... I was just reading over here for a second. Or maybe it's meta? This part will be cut out too. Minimum gas pump, food spoilage, remove list every 24 hours. This is the loot table. I think it's in Worlds. It has to be in Worlds. It was here before. Very often. Generate tile, generate range, infinite gas. Beverage. Sometimes. Maximum fuel hours. It's not zombies. I know it's not zombies. Where the fuck is it? I know. Population. No. Respawn. It's not loot. Why am you looking in loot if it's not in loot? Shut the fuck up. I'll look here if I want to. Nature. Temperature, rain, fog, erosion, farming, compost, fishing, plants, farming, abundance, kill crops, grow, maximum vermin index. Oh, that's nice. Clay chance. Okay. Is it meta hard? Randomize, rare, sometimes. Maggots in and around body. Night cycle normal. This looks like it should be here. Zombie damage fence 50. Fence damage. Allow mini map. I don't know where it is in here. Clothing, rear vulnerability, weather. Minutes per... Okay, no, this is to read a book. Fitness, those are all multipliers for the XP. These are vehicle shit. It's not in this. This is livestock shit, so it's not this. General debug game. Game speed. Shit. Is 2 hours 1? This is not how I remember it. Okay, let me look at something here. We're going to open this, and then we'll go into Zomboid. Okay. Saves, sandbox, and then I remember how to do this in a server, but I don't remember how to do this here. There is an ini file. No, this is not it. I will look at this though. Oh, that's it? Okay, whatever. And then, well, erosion, data. None of this is it. No, that's chunk data. That's more chunk data. Or maybe there's a world data in here. Oh, what's this? Region header. Nope. Map. This is... I think these are sub-chunks. Yeah, those are sub-chunks. Metadata in the cells. This is the radio. So if you want to know what your radio stations are, you can go in here to find your radio stations. These are all the Zs. So you can delete this to reset the Z population. Like if you're playing on a thing. Headers. I think maybe it's maps. No, it's not maps. Radio. No, I already looked at the radio, stupid. Erosion. Fishing. Okay, so obviously I don't know where the fuck it is. And I don't know how this game speed works. Like if this is not 1-to-1, so whatever I think the game defaults to 2 hours. Project Zomboid game speed. No. Game speed options. I don't care what the F keys are for. Okay, so you can change the no, fuck you. Okay, here's options. You can lock the frame rate. Who the hell has a frame rate of 244 hertz? Jesus Christ. Nobody can see at 244 hertz. This is not the way this used to be. Yeah, this is okay. This is not the way that it used to be. So I don't think this general speed is what it is. Get to the chopper. Yeah, I think that just affects the fast forward thing here. It's not cheats. Maybe that was on. Let's just turn all these off. Just in case I don't think they climate debugger, craft recipes, entities, fluids list, player stats, recipe monitor, sandbox saying we're already in there. Script, animation monitor, animation viewer, attachment editor, audio, character debug. Maybe it's in the character. No, it's not in the character. Chunk debug, global mod data, global options. Come on, global options, open. Okay, you're not going to open. Map editor. World flares. Fuck, it's so much easier to do it before. Okay, let's look in sandbox settings one more time and hours for loot to respond. Hours for removal list, maximum hours for fuel. Compost time. Time before corpse removal. Fuck off. Day-night effect speed. Speed. Oh, this is the shamble options. Erosion speed, farming speed, livestock speed. It has got to be this. This has got, like, this has got to be it. Okay, let's do a test here. This should give me an extremely, whoops. This should give me an extremely fast timer. Is it? Are you running very fast? How about now? Whoa, no, okay. Okay, that's got to be 1-to-1. Okay, so now that I've wasted a whole fucking pile of time, a whole pile of recording looking for this option, and I'm pretty sure this is the option. Come on, close, stupid. I think I fucked the Okay, let's put this back to 1. There we go. So I think this is the option, but I'm not 100% sure that this is the option. If we set this down to 0.1 and then play our character forward, time seems to slow down. So let's... Nah, fucker. This isn't it. Yeah, I don't think this is it. I think this is just the scale for this. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at the game again. Yeah, because it's messing up frames and things like that. So the animation timing is being messed up by this option. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the recording because obviously I can't use any of that. Obviously, go away. Obviously, this game speed is just for this acceleration button here, like to lurch it forward. While I don't know where the change speed is. If this was a server, there would be an ini file that you could change. So I'm going to research what to do here. I'm also going to get lunch because I started early today. Not that I do. Let's switch back to this. No, not this. This. And we will delete the display capture. And then we will go back over here. Perfect. A little nicer again. Okay, so I obviously don't know where the fuck the Dewey Dad is for the thingamablobber. Okay, so I'm gonna go look for that. I'm also gonna have dinner because it's like dinner time. I'll probably have a salad or something. And I'm going to look for the way to rescale your game speed after you've already set it in your world options. It should be not here. It should be here. It should be in the sandbox settings, and it probably is, and I'm just missing it somewhere. Like the top of the thing in the when you go to the whatever. I'll just fucking show you. Even though there's no one here, I'll still show you in case someone watches the VOD. I don't think anybody's watching the VOD. There's a few people who told me they would, but they're not. I don't think they're going to. We'll choose Riverside. Ba-doo. Ba-doo. See right here? Time scale. Okay, so default is 1 hour, 30 minutes, and I have it set to 2 hours. Now, what you can do is you can generate a new... you can generate a new save game with new options and then copy that the world it's not world bin, but there's a specific world file. Like if I go back over here, whoops, no, if you go back over here and you go into this, it'll show you this is your these are your main files that if you delete one, they'll automatically be regenerated. So one of these files, like map XY, that's chunk data there. Entity data, I think, is you. Then there's ZPOP and ZPOP XY are the zombie data for each chunk. Then there's the vehicle database, reanimate. Reanimated is you. That's any dead player is in there. Any buildings that you have built that are not part of the game. Then there's the players thing. Whoops, motherfucker. I think it's map meta. I'm almost certain it's map meta that has the information pertaining to like game speed and shit like that. Not 100% certain. But anyways, I'm going to eat. Thank you for coming around and everybody who was talking. It's fun. And I might be back later. Bye.